Hey guys, welcome back to Show Me How Beauty. Today I'm creating this blown out bronze smoky eye for you. To begin with, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Nude Blur cream, and this is a primer to help with the texture of the skin, so any pores or bumpiness it's perfect for. Now I'm going to go in with the Georgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation on this buffing brush from Models Prefer, which you can buy from Priceland. I'm just going to take my time and really buff it into the skin, making sure it's applied really evenly and all of the skin looks really flawless. I'm then taking the Studio Fix Concealer Palette from MAC. I'm just going to conceal any blemishes or any areas of redness that I have across the nose and through the center of the face. I'm then blending that back out with my foundation brush to make sure that it's all really smooth and flawless. I'm using 2 shades of the Sensual Skin Enhancer from Kevyn Aucoin to use as an eyeshadow base as well as highlight through the center of the face. I'm then going to take my Miracle Complexion sponge from Real Techniques and use it to absorb any excess product as well as really press that Sensual Skin Enhancer into the skin and make it appear really flawless. So to add a little extra colour to the face, I'm using the Soleil Tan de Chanel, which is a cream bronzer. And I'm just going to take that across the top of the cheeks and around the forehead and down the neck, as you can see, just to add colour where I'd like a little bit of extra bronze. I'm then using the Nye Translucent Powder on this little sponge, and I'm really pressing that up right on the lash line. I was trying a new technique of powdering really close to the lash line, which will stop any creasing or any movement of damp product under the eye, which can cause creasing and which can mix with your eyeshadows or eyeliner. So I'm just taking a little fluffy brush and setting the eyelid, and then of course setting the rest of the face. After that, I then brushed away that extra powder under the eye. Next, I'm going in with my Too Faced bronzer, and I'm just going to take that and again add more shape and color to the face. You don't really have to go in with all these steps, but because I've got the products there in front of me, I just love to really layer. Following that, I'm using the Makeup Forever contouring duo, and I'm just taking that around the contoured parts of the face, so the top of the hairline, the cheekbones, and then using the MAC Margin blush, and this is a really pretty luminous blush. I'm just taking that on a Duo Fiber brush from Real Techniques. Next up is brows. I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duo in dark brown, and firstly, of course, just brushing my hairs up, and then I'm going to go through and just add shape and color to my brows where needed. I'm taking the L'Oreal Brow Plumper in the darkest color, and I'm just going to brush it through my brows, combing the hairs upwards and outwards. This is going to keep them in place and also add a little bit of volume. I'm using the highlighter from the Sleek Contour Kit in the color Medium, just dusting that across the top of the cheekbones. I'm then going to also take it on a small flat brush and shade it underneath the arch of my brow and also on the inner corner of the eye. Today for eyeshadow, I'm using the Maya Mia palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Firstly, I'm taking the color Caramel on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to run this through my socket. I'm doing it in big swirling sweeping motions because it's going to be quite a blown out smoky eye, so we're really going to extend that color. I'm just layering that caramel color and really focusing on the outer corner of the eye in particular. Next up, I'm taking a bullet brush with the same caramel shade from the palette. I'm just going to run that mostly on the outer corner of the eye and blending inwards, just joining up that top color with the bottom. I'm then going to go in with the shade Sienna, which is the slightly deeper, rustier shade in the palette, and I'm just pretty much layering over the top of where I've already applied product, but it's going to add more depth. So don't be afraid to really blow that colour out and take it quite low and quite wide on the eye. And I'm just going to then blend with my big fluffy brush again. This is also going to create that really blown out effect. I'm then going to apply bronze eyeshadow from MAC, but first I'm taking this Kohl pencil from Dior. Just going to run it over the mobile lid and then blend this color out. And this is going to help to really grab that bronze pigment and intensify the effect that it gives. I'm then using my finger to really press in the bronze eyeshadow over the top of that black Kohl pencil. I then take a little brush and see if it makes a difference, which it does, so you may be better off to use the brush instead. Sometimes it's just to experiment to see the application technique. And then I'm just taking a little bit of bronze and running it under the eye. I'm then going in with an eyeliner from MAC on the waterline, but I did feel that this didn't really make a massive difference, so you probably don't need to do that. But I'm running the Kohl from Dior on my top waterline, and this is just going to help to add depth. I'm then taking some of the MAC mineralized charged water on my brush just to intensify that bronze shadow again. I will be applying some lashes now, but first I'm going to go in with some mascara. I'm just coating on my lashes, and then I will be using some lash grip adhesive just to apply my lashes. Make sure to really pull them in on the inner corner. I'm just taking a fluffy brush with the caramel tone and really dragging it a little lower on that lower lash line. This is just really going to give that sultry effect. I'm then going to curl my false lashes. This will make them sit up nice and high because they are quite long, so I did want them to be a little bit more curled. And apply a little bit more mascara just at the base of the lashes to give a bit more density. So then remove your lip balm from earlier, and I'm then going to go in with this Hourglass lip pencil. So I'm just going to pretty much coat my entire lip right on the outer edge all the way through to the center. I'm then going in with this Hourglass Nude Lip Crayon in the number 4, and I'm just really going to focus this color on the inner part of the lip, so really lightening through the center. Next, I'm applying a little bit of gloss through the center of the lip. This one is from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and I'm just keeping it right in the center of the lip. And finally, I'm just taking a little bit of MAC Honey Lust eyeshadow and pressing it into the center of the lid for that real glow right in the center of the eye. And that is the finished look. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial today, guys. I've really been happy with the outcome of the look. I'm so sorry again for my croaky voice. I've had a cold this week, but I look forward to seeing you in my next tutorial. Bye!